This weekend, meeting so many amazing local villagers and getting to see a part of their lifestyle was something that I've never had the opportunity to do before, to this extent. This place is beautiful, like the mountains are just so picturesque. Like the scenery is just out of this world. Everything was just so new and fresh for me. I had many moments of peace during this journey, but also like just crazy moments where I didn't know what was going to happen next, and like having to use my body to climb up high and pull myself around and do things that the locals just do every day. It was invigorating. When I arrived at the village, everyone was smiling and hiding from behind windows and doors. It was so amazing. I was transported. The culture was so different here, and I instantly got thrown in the deep end when we had to chase the rooster. I think he was set for the dinner table later. From the moment I arrived in the village, there was a lot of talk of the hunting. It was a very big part of their culture, something they were very proud of.
Người Mường là tại sao mà gắn liền với rừng thế này? Bởi vì người Mường chủ yếu là sản xuất cây lúa là chính. Thế xong rồi đâu là dùng củi đốt cũng vào rừng để lấy, rồi đi săn bắn này, rồi là vào rừng là hái hoa quả này, rau cỏ ở trong rừng măng. Tôi mà cứ khoảng chừng mà tuần mà không vào là phải vào lại một lần để vào để xem rừng, không nhớ.
Apparently locals always wear the green long sleeve shirt before entering the forest. The green shirt allows you to remain hidden in the forest, whereas the long sleeves are necessary for the ample amounts of mosquitoes. So this is the traditional way of carrying things in this area. I guess we're going off.
Đấy, đi đây. Đi ngay.
There was lots of farmland near the village, and it took maybe 20 minutes, half an hour between leaving Mr. Toy's house and arriving outside of the farmland at the base of the mountain. And that was where the forest really begun.
Rồi đi đi. Rồi lấy ăn tiếp. Ngon không?
Non quá.
bên nước bạn Úc có cái này không?
Không có.
Không có. Ngon nhỉ?
Rất ngon. We just picked wild guava on the walk to the mountain. It's very delicious, very good. The locals say that you never go hungry around this part because there's always food. You just have to know where to look. Very good, very exciting.
Đấy, đứng lên đấy. Có đau không? Đau không? Cho bác đồi nào.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the moment we arrived at the mountain and the forest was all around us, instantly the terrain was different. It was much harder going. I had to use my hands as much as I used my legs. We had to climb over small bits of bamboo and jump across chasms, and it started getting a little bit more like an adventure. So when I was told we were harvesting bamboo shoots, I thought we were going down to someone's backyard and just going to be like, oh yeah, here's the bamboo, chop it off. But we actually had to trek and climb the mountain to get there. So they were wild bamboo, and it was more rewarding. On the way up the mountain to find the bamboo, we had a break by the tranquil lake.
Đến đây thì nghỉ đã, mệt quá rồi, uống nước đã. Nước.
Whilst having a break, Zung showed me some local tricks for finding where the honeybees are. Baktoy's son, Zung, he came up the mountain with us, and he showed many interesting ways of hunting and looking at nature. One of them was he found a grasshopper at one point and put it onto a blade of grass and just held onto it and was very still and waited while the bee flew around. And he watched the bee to pick off some meat from this grasshopper, and when it flew away, it would give him a sense of where the bee's nest was and where it was most likely to look. It was ingenious. I've never seen someone follow a bee's pattern before to try and find its hive. So, we're just about to go into the forest and look for some honeybees. One's already found me, so hopefully that means that they're nearby. One of the many gifts that Mother Nature has given to the mountainous region that we're in at the moment is the honeybee, and the local people see it as a delicacy, but as something from the gods. It's a gift to them, and I can see why. It will be delicious. I can't wait. I'm looking for dried leaves. We're going to try and get enough together so we can smoke out the bees. We just found a little nest over here. Okay, I'm gonna need more than this. The bees are starting to follow me around again. They're all over my face and hat. I'm hoping that they will dissipate as soon as we get this fire started. Let's see how it goes. Follow me. Hey. Okay, we're attempting to smoke out the bees. It should only be a few moments and we'll have the taste of the sweet honey. Come on. Có mắt không? Come on. Yeah, you can really see the honey just dripping out of this. Just watch, just drips and drips and drips. Very, very nice. That is the best way to eat honey ever. Ngon quá. I'm gonna have honey in my beard and mustache for days. Mặt ong, dâu và dìa. Mặt ong. Dì dâu. I can't believe how many fruits and flavors honey can have. I suppose it's because of the rich amount of vegetation in the mountainous area and all the different sorts of fruits and flowers that are around. It just makes the honey so much better. It's one of the best I've ever tasted. I'm very thankful for the locals for showing me this little secret. And the bees have found me again. I'd never seen bamboo shoots like that before. Some of them were like as tall as me, if not a bit bigger. Like it was quite amazing. And to just find the bamboo shoots on the ground was something I've never done before. Of course, I've seen them in the market and eaten them in Hanoi, but it's not the same. This had a real connection to the place and to nature itself.
Mắc lấy dao móc kẹt thế. Nào đi, đấy. Chân mồ. Quay đây, đấy. Rồi. Đấy, bóc nó đi. Đấy. Cắt cái này cho. Cắt này. Đấy.
Okay.
Đấy.
All we use is a big knife and our eyes, basically, and that's it. Get into it. Two next. It was a great time to be surrounded by locals with local knowledge, because I learnt so much from everyone around me, and it was all because it was action time. Like it was time to do things and like chop things out and dig things up, and I just learnt so much while it was happening. It was great. So we're looking for good-sized bamboo shoots, but anything too big like this one here, they leave it to grow into the beautiful bamboo forest around us. Meeting all the young Hmong people up in the mountainside was really nice. I didn't expect to see them there, and everyone was very welcoming and full of smiles. And though we couldn't communicate as well because of some language difficulties, we all got on very well. And I love the fact that they can hold a traditional language and a language for use in Vietnam. Like, they're keeping their traditions alive but still able to integrate with society. Yeah. It's really good. While sitting and chatting with the local youngsters, I met Yeo, the local orchid hunter. He would climb the mountains in search of the most beautiful and rarest of orchids. Yeo's job is very difficult. Often he will climb up very high and has no guarantee that there will be flowers at the top. He just has to climb and hope, and sometimes it pays off. Step on. It was quite difficult, but this is what we're after. We're after wild orchids that grow in this area. I've been told they're some of the most beautiful, so it's quite a prize. Ow! Lui ra đi. Okay. I'm not afraid of snakes. I've grown up with snakes around. As long as I know I'm safe, I'm okay. But Mr. Yeo, the flower expert, he was very scared, but faced up to his fear quite well. But he was afraid of snakes. I was amazed.
Trèo lên trên này khó có sợ không?
Không sợ.
Được rồi, lên đi. Đấy, bám vào đây.
The rocks here are so different from where I grew up. Everything's round and granite in Australia, and so much slipperier to climb on. Whereas here, everything is jagged and sharp, with trees growing out of it. It's quite amazing. It's quite a sight. It makes the climbing a little bit easier too, I think. But we'll see how we go. We climbed quite hard. It was really impressive. The view was amazing from up there. but sadly, we had no result this time. All tangled up. That was quite a fun climb. So we just climbed back down. That was quite a climb. Looking back up at where we were, it's pretty fun, pretty exhilarating. It's very different from what I used to do. It's like it's sharper rocks and trees all around. You just have to use your hands and your arms. And I really think Yo was a very great teacher. Come on, Yo. Okay.
Cái cá này. Ngon lắm.
This all looks so delicious.
Bác nếm thử đi.
Ăn cái này bao giờ chưa?
Ngon. Ngon quá nhỉ?
Ngon lắm.
Đấy. Cá thơm.
This is so good.
Bác có thích ở đây đi ăn như thế này không?
Oh, I can eat like this every day.
Bóc ra.
Ngon quá.
Dạ tôi đâu nè.
Dân tộc Mường ở đây không cần đem xoong nồi, chỉ cần chặt cây làm đơn giản thành cơm ăn.
Yeah, okay. Heels or heels. All of the guides, all of the locals, they were all so natural in their knowledge. They knew the things that they knew, not because they'd been told them by someone, but because they'd seen them and witnessed them and been a part of them. Grown up and saw Dad do it and saw the grandfather do it, and it's a real part of their local knowledge. When I was washing in the well after the trek, and the children all came down from the village, and they just wanted to see the strange foreigner. I think they hadn't seen anyone like me before. I've got a beard and dreadlocks, so they found me quite interesting, and they came over and were a little scared and splashed some water at me, and I splashed back. It just all became very fun, and they broke down the barrier between foreigner and local very quickly. They had no fear at all.
Mời anh nhá. Đấy.
Sức khỏe.
Rồi, mời tất cả ông nhá.
Dinner was very fun. There was lots of drinking to be had, both Zio and Ziotgun. It was really delicious. Everything was so good. The hardest thing was trying to follow everyone's conversation about all the cultural significance of the hunting practices and traditions. But I learnt so much. I've never had these conversations before. To make one of these, it's not as simple as just carving some bamboo. You actually have to first burn the bamboo until it's all charcoal and very, very hard. And that makes the bamboo stay really, really straight and hard. And so then when you shave it down and carve out the arrow, you get a very hard, straight, well working arrow. Like it will go in a straight line. Yeah.
Anh Mang này, anh có thích đi săn không?
Có. Con gì?
Con chuột đá. Thịt nó thơm lắm, mà ăn ngon. Nha mình ăn xong là đi luôn nhỉ?
Mời. Má này, làm đi. Đấy.
Bố đang. Bố đây. Ngon lắm.
Chị cơ đi săn chưa được đâu.
Chỗ trong hang vào chỗ hiểm hóc mà chỗ nào nó không thoáng thoáng, nó nhiều cái bóng cây ấy, chỗ đấy là nhiều chuột. Còn mình ở sáng quá thì nó hay sợ.
Tapioca is their favorite food, and so we're out here on this rainy night hoping that the rain doesn't come down, and yeah, hopefully we'll find some rats.
Mệt không?
Mệt. Bình thường.
Đến chỗ rồi. Đây hang đây. Để mình đặt mồi đây rồi. Đấy, mồi đây.
Okay. So we've just laid some bait in the cave and chopped it up so that the rats come, they can smell it then. And we've just gathered some leaves for protection. We're going to hide behind them and see if rats appear, and then we'll strike.
Làm thế này để chuột nó khỏi phát hiện ra mình ngồi ấy, mình ngồi bắn đấy. Xong.
Cannot even see any. Okay, so this is also that the rats can't see us, but we can still see into them, and hopefully we'll be able to get our kill. We were out hunting for quite a while. I'm not sure on how long it was because I had no phone, no clock. It was just us and darkness and waiting. So time could have, I'm not sure how long it was. I think it was a few hours though, maybe 2 hours. Sitting in the dark, just waiting. After the incident with me setting off the bowstring, I didn't realize that it meant no more rats would come for a little while, and I was adamant to see some more rats. Chick told me rats are some of the smartest animals in the forest. As soon as they know that something is not right, they won't come back. It was a shame, but maybe next time I can go back and look for some more rats. Baktoy and his family were just amazing for me. So I really wanted him to have the first piece of art that I'd produced from this weekend. It was a small token of gratitude to his family from me.